Hey, what's up guys? Alright, so I am hype. I am excited because, alright, I just got done recording 2 different videos for Eden Zero that I was going to edit tonight, but you know what, those can wait because we have the early spoilers for Black Clover's newest chapter coming out this Friday, or this Sunday, officially on the Show and Jump app. They literally just dropped about 2 minutes ago as I'm recording this video, and I am excited. It's only 3 pages, we have no summary whatsoever, no translations at all, but we have these exciting 3 pages, and just based on what's going on in these 3 pages that I saw, this shit's gonna be hype. Because apparently in this chapter, we are gonna be getting 2 devils, and one of them is fucking Lucifero. So let's just jump right into the spoilers for this chapter because I cannot wait to get into it. Okay, so real quick before I even get into it, I do want to point out again, Black Clover is trending on my feed with 4,000 tweets, and you know what, is definitely deserving based off of what I'm seeing from these images alone. So going onto Twitter, you can definitely just type in hashtag BC spoilers and you will find the 3 pages I'm going to be talking about in this video. And actually it looks like the 3 images are actually already kind of translated. We actually have a few translations in this chapter. Alright, so getting into the first image I'm seeing, we see a devil with 2 curved horns on his head and wearing kind of like a black, seemingly feathery robe. And he's seemingly talking, he or she, we can't really tell. It looks like it could be either a guy or a girl. They're pretty androgynous. But it looks like they're talking to 2 people from the Spade Kingdom. We can't really tell who those 2 people are. We only see parts of their faces, but one of them has black hair and a mustache. Again, I can't really tell who these 2 characters are. I don't recognize them. But this devil is saying, hey, what are you doing lazing around? The sooner we leave, the better. And I have no idea what's going on with this. Obviously, this devil, we don't know if this devil is actually on our side. We don't know if this is the second devil from the second gate. All we know that, as always, the bot killed it with this badass design for this devil. Now, getting into the next image, which I am excited to talk about because this is actually an image we see of Asta flying to a battlefield, and actually now that I'm looking at it, I think that actually might be in the background the Black Bull base crushed, which means, if that's the case, that these are the Black Bulls on the ground flattened, and Asta and Leap are coming in on the Devil Destroyer sword, flying in on it. And then the third image we have leaked out is actually of Lucifero, a double page spread of Lucifero's full design, which is definitely going to be the thumbnail for this video. So, you know, I'm sorry, if you guys don't want to be spoiled, you're going to be spoiled because this is a hot ass design. Tabata killed it yet again. But he's standing in front of Asta. It seems like he's floating in front of him as Libe and him are flying in. And he says, "You're the bastard who was foolish enough to interfere with my complete manifestation." And Asta just looks shook, which he should be because he most likely can't go into Devil Union again unless he immediately dropped it after he sliced the worm Lucifero in half at the end of the last chapter, which would mean that maybe he can still activate again for the remaining time that he had left. But still, Lucifero is going to be the biggest opponent that Asta has faced just yet, and I doubt even in his Devil Union he can handle it by himself. And I actually mentioned in my last review that I wanted to see, before this arc ended, Asta fight an opponent that would push him to his max, like push him to the full potential of his Devil Union and make him go beyond his limits. And boy, it looks like we're going to be getting that. Now, this double page spread of Lucifero talking to Asta is actually the last page of the chapter, so we're going to have to wait till the next chapter to start the fight between the 2 of them. But I am excited to see this. I am hyped as hell to see Lucifero out. Now, I don't know if this is actually his full manifestation, if this is actually how he actually looks, or he's still incomplete just yet. But still, regardless, this is actually, like I said, going to be Asta's toughest fight yet. And you know what? Based on the way that Asta is looking at Lucifero at the end of this chapter, I'm thinking that this is going to be a fight that he can't win by himself at all. So even though I complained in the past about the fact that most of Asta's fights are pretty much all team battles, you know, I would actually be down for him teaming up with possibly Noel and, you know, at the end of this arc in order to defeat Lucifero. I actually kind of figured that would be the fight anyway. And I actually really would like to see the 3 of them teaming up and taking this guy down, especially since all 3 of them now have the possibility of being able to land the final hit. And holy crap, just as I was about to end this video, I looked on Twitter and a brand new image from the chapter actually basically came out, and it's just a corner panel of a page, but it shows Lucifero before we get his full design. And the translated tweet, or the translated text, is, "Your heads are too high." He's pointing down. I'm assuming this is right before he actually does what he does to the characters that we see that Asta heading towards in the battlefield, when he uses gravity magic to basically flatten them into the ground. Now, I don't assume that any of them are dead. If they're not important characters, they probably are, but they're the Black Bulls, they're definitely not dead just yet. But still, this is actually kind of a cool image because just from this image alone, before we even get the full design, Lucifero, you can tell that this is going to be an intimidating fight for Asa. And then the leaks just keep on coming, because the next thing I see on Twitter is actually another brand new image, and we get to see that Yuno and Mimosa are actually back in action, and the two of them are actually working together. Mimosa's healing Yuno, and Yuno is actually using his brand new arrow to basically shoot at something. We don't get to see what he's shooting at from the image, but I can assume it's probably the remains of the worm that Asuka had in the last chapter before Lucifero was able to fully manifest in this chapter. So it seems like they actually will be participating in this fight, which I'm down for. Okay, so doing a quick look on Twitter to make sure there's no other images that I missed out just yet. Okay, yeah, that looks like that's pretty much it for this chapter, or just it for the reviews. Oh, no, okay, again, just found another one, and it's not really that important, but apparently it looks like the Patry is going to be the one catching William before he falls to the ground and basically flats his head. Which, you know, makes sense. I actually pretty much figured that if it wasn't, you know, Yuno, it would be Patry, because of the fact that the two of them have the strongest connection. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the current leaks out for Black Clover. I'm sure by the time this video goes up, there will be more pages leaked out, probably even a full summary of the chapter out. But personally, I don't want to see really any more from this chapter, because of the fact that just knowing that Lucifero is going to actually come out either half manifested or fully manifested by the end of the chapter, it has me excited, it has me hyped, and I kind of want to leave the rest of it as a surprise. I don't want to know ahead of time how he manifests. I don't want to see what ends up happening to Yami or any of the other characters, who those characters are that Lucifero flattened, because like I said, we don't get to see their faces or full detail about them, so we don't know who they are just yet. But I want to keep all that surprise for when I actually read the chapter for the first time on Friday. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Look forward for my review coming out either Friday or Saturday for the chapter. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the spoilers. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.